Oh, whether you watching from Facebook, YouTube, moviepilot.com, Twitter, the link in my Instagram, what up world? I just saw The Revenant. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, Will Poulter, Domhnall Gleeson, and it's directed by Alejandro G. Iñárritu. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm horrible with pronunciation, if you are aware. He directed Birdman. He directed Babel. I think he directed 21 Grams. Based on or inspired by true events, you got Leonardo DiCaprio. He plays Hugh Glass. He's on a quest, you know what I mean, with the other actors I mentioned, with his son who is half Indian, goes through an event. It's slightly depicted in the trailers. He suffers a loss. I don't think it's depicted in the trailers. It might be. And it flips into being up to him to avenge what he lost. With Birdman kind of getting thrown into the popular spotlight last year, Iñárritu also got thrown into the spotlight with it. So a lot of hype and attention was kind of thrown onto this movie. And I will say that it lived up. You're with this group, then you end up with this one guy, and you're rooting for him. Some of my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movies, man. The Departed, Catch Me If You Can, Django Unchained, Inception. Throw this in the mix with him, man, because he acted his ass off, man. Wolf of Wall Street, how could I not say that one? Just give this dude the statue already, man. Like, I didn't see a lot of Oscar award caliber movies, but this is some of the best acting I've seen from anything that's gonna qualify for the 2016 Oscars. So there's a good portion of this movie where Leonardo DiCaprio is not speaking English. There's a good portion of this movie where he's not even on his feet. There's a sequence in which it's a more realistic version of what happened toward the end of the first Anchorman movie. And you see, I don't know, you see like some physical growth in his character. I'm trying not to give anything away, but if you have an idea of what happens, then you kind of know what I mean. You know what I mean? DiCaprio acted his ass off, and he does nothing less in anything now. And Tom Hardy, man. Tom Hardy is such a savage in this movie. Like literally, he he basically he looks out for himself, and that's what it comes down to. And then like Will Poulter, Domhnall Gleeson, man, they held their own in this, because you know this is about an Inception reunion more or less. The star power of DiCaprio, the star power of Tom Hardy is where most of the focus is, but the side actors really do a really good job. And then they put some backstory in this movie without forcing it down your throat. The cinematography, man, this movie looks beautiful. This is probably the most beautiful looking movie that I've seen in recent memory, man. They do a lot of showing the surroundings and the environment. And then I love how this movie it is a man versus man movie, but it's also a lot of man versus nature. And it's all so attention grabbing. The direction is really cold. Like Iñárritu, if he keep doing the type of stuff that he doing, man, like I would say the Birdman is directed better because it was more stylistic, I guess. But this movie is up there as one of the best directed movies, I would say, of what's gonna qualify for the Oscars. The national release is in January, so I count it as a 2016 release. But in the overall aspect of the world, I don't count. So I'm sitting there watching this movie, and like, there's really nothing to knock about it. That like when it first starts, there's not like these people are from here and this is what they're doing, but it explains it throughout the movie. And then I get taken out of the movie when like water, like I was watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall the other day, and when they dove into the water and the water got on the camera, that kind of takes me out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying, when the camera looked like it's balancing in the water, and then all of a sudden a drop get up here. Like, they do that with breath in this movie, and it did kind of take me out of it. That ain't nothing really to ding it about. It's just like one of my personal gripes. In my opinion, man, I will say that The Revenant is dope as fuck. because revenge will be had, and he ain't afraid of dying because he done it already. Have you seen The Revenant? What did you think of The Revenant? A lot of y'all motherfuckers probably saw The Revenant like 3 weeks ago around Christmas and shit. A little something I'm gonna do this year, trying to be more interactive. Um, if you can guess where The Revenant is gonna place at the box office, comment below and don't say first, second, third, eighth, 10th, cause I'm gonna just assume that you like one of them douchebags. Oh, first comment. So say like if you think The Revenant is gonna be number 3 this weekend, say third place, eighth place, 10th place, wherever you think it's gonna finish. And then in my next review, which will probably be for Dirty Grandpa, I will shout you out. So I don't plan on seeing anything next weekend that I'm gonna review. Cause what, like Ride Along 2, Benghazi, Norm of the North, I don't really have any interest in seeing those. So I'm gonna rewatch Star Wars next weekend for the second time. And then the weekend after, I do want to see Dirty Grandpa. It looks like it might be horrible, but with De Niro and Zac Efron, it's got my attention. And then I think the week after that, I'm going to see Kung Fu Panda 3. And we already out of January. Ain't that some shit? Check my recent videos, man. My most anticipated movies of the year is posted. My favorite movies of 2015 is posted. And if I would have seen The Revenant like a month ago, it might have been like an honorable mention. I don't know if I liked it better than The Martian, which was my number 10. And then my entire Blu-ray collection video is posted. Look for all that. Look for what's coming soon. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.